Hello everyone, my name is Chad Gornick, and today I'm going to be covering the backward design theory, which is a prescriptive learning theory. This is a presentation done for my advanced instructional design class for Dr. Hastings. Throughout this presentation, I'll be covering the founders of the theory, the belief system of the theory, and how this theory relates to the instructional design field. Before we get started on what the background design theory actually teaches, I'd like to talk a little bit about its originators. Now, the first person associated with the theory is Ralph W. Tyler. He introduced the theory of backward design without actually referring to the term. Tyler was a famous educator and worked in the curriculum and development field. In 1949, he gave a speech that was called A Statement of Objectives. In the speech, he indicated that changes in education, in regard to student performance, should be brought about by instructional activities that can be planned for and developed in a way that meet the needs of the students. In the mid-1980s, the theory resurfaced. The first person associated with the resurfacing of this theory is Grant Wiggins. Grant Wiggins is the president of the Authentic Education Center in Hopewell, New Jersey, and is a famous educator. He has many years of experience in the curriculum and development field and also in the instructional technology field within the school system. The second person that helped this theory to resurface is noted author J. McT. Currently, J. McT is a consultant for school districts and works with the school districts to integrate technology and improve learning conditions. In 1998, after many years of individual research, these two scholars collaborated and wrote the textbook called Understanding by Design, which was originally published in 1998. Out of this textbook came the phrase backward design, which is now widely used in the instructional technology and instructional design field. This book has become a standard of design in the field and has helped developers in the ways that they develop their curriculum and best meet the needs of their students. Now that I've given you a little bit of background on the originators of the theory and their educational status, you may be wondering, what does the background design theory actually teach? Let's dive into what it actually teaches now. I've included a graphic here to aid us in our discussion of the background design theory. Now, the background design theory is a relatively simple theory where a person starts with the end result and then designs the curriculum based off of the curriculum guidelines that they feel are best to obtain the end result. The background design theory is split up into three main stages. The first stage is where we identify our desired results. The second stage is where we study its various ways of getting to the end result and then have the evidence through research to support our claim that the way that we choose will best benefit the learners. The third stage is where we design instruction based off of our goals and make adjustments to the content as we see fit. Now that I've talked a little bit about the originators of the theory and the principles behind the theory, I'd now like to talk about how the backward design theory relates to the instructional design field and some benefits of using it. The backward design theory is very useful in the field of instructional design because its principles are used to aid in the success of online learning. In my opinion, there are a variety of benefits to using the backward design model over other learning models. One of the main advantages is that in backward design, we start with the end of the course first. As a curriculum developer, I would ask questions such as, what do I want my students to know? And what should they be able to do at the end of the course? By asking these questions first, it helps in my design. Some people have criticized this theory for focusing on too much teaching to the test. By teaching to the test, I'm referring to focusing specifically on preparing students for the final examination. In my opinion, though, this is a good thing. If I have students in my class that are paying a lot of money, or even if the course is free, the main objective is still to get through the course. If the course requires a final examination, it's my goal as the instructor to provide them all of the necessary resources and clearly outline the guidelines to be successful on the final examination. A few ways I could accomplish teaching to the test as a curriculum developer is by providing students a wide variety of options to be successful in their learning. This could be through the use of discussion messages, online assignments, individual and group, or wiki-based assignments. I could also incorporate social media tools such as Facebook and Twitter. What I'm really trying to do is cater to all of my students and provide them with a means of learning that they're all individually interested in. By providing things people are interested in, I believe this sparks their interest more in the course and makes them more willing to learn the material in a fun manner instead of it being boring. Hello everyone, I'd just like to simply recap what we covered today. In this presentation I covered what the backward design theory is. I covered the originators of the theory, I covered the principles of the theory, and I also covered how the theory related to the field of instructional design. Now, I hope you found this presentation useful. It was a pleasure giving it to you, and I hope that you can use it in your career fields. Have a great day.